Okay, good freaking morning. Welcome back to Sea of Solitude. Now this game tackles situations related to stress, mental depression, anxiety, loneliness, suicidal thoughts, things of that nature, so obviously if any of these trigger you in any such way, please don't watch. I am merely trying to give the game its credit because I've already come this far, and it's been a very emotional and powerful narrative, and quite frankly, I would love to see it through to the end. So if you're going to be able to stick around for the entirety of it, welcome aboard. I'm glad you've come this far. If you've already come this far, I'm sure you haven't been triggered yet, but I've personally discovered that some situations in this game actually have more of an impact on me than others, so that's not to say that certain things that happened before doesn't mean that what happens now won't affect you, so precaution. This game is freaking amazing, and now we're gonna go. Oh, hi.
You made it.
I'm happy you're here too. I wanted to tell you, I'm so sorry.
What? Why?
I hurt you when I should have listened to you.
No, Kate. You did the right thing.
What? What do you mean?
Follow me.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to openly apologize to Jack. I completely misjudged his entire situation, and I hope he gets through whatever his damages, because obviously he's got some stuff going on that he needs to figure out. Sorry, Jack. Hope things turn out great for you. But that just goes to show you shouldn't
Do you
judge
trust me now?
Of course.
The experience with Jack was painful, but it was important. You needed to learn.
It almost destroyed me. I'm all alone now.
But you're not.
Are you? Do you feel lonely?
You're not.
I
You
don't
have
know
your
how to
family.
feel anymore.
You have your family. I swear this girl here, like this monster is supposed to be her, but like her innocence or something. Her self-confidence, maybe. What's over there? I guess nothing.
Kay, you are not alone. You will never be if.
If what? What do you mean?
Kay, be patient, please.
Oh, I'm trying.
We are almost there.
Is her family there? Assuming that I have to make it to that buoy and go up further now? That looks like the monster, but smaller over there. That her? Ooh. Go away.
Over here!
Keep throwing that stuff off me so I can move faster. Yeah, that is the monster, just smaller.
Okay, it's time. Kay, we have to set a trap for the monster.
What? No! I won't let her be killed by that thing!
It's the only way, Kay. Kay, sometimes, in order to heal, you need to let go.
No! first time, I don't feel lonely. I can't lose you.
It's not about loss. It's about change.
I have to trust him. I have to trust myself.
Exactly, that's who that girl's been this whole time. Oh!
Girl? Everyone?
She did not have to die that violent. That was kind of fucked. Okay, I'm guessing I swim over to you now? So now the water's safe, right? Oh. Obviously I missed, like, over half the seagulls and all the bottle messages. I tried my best, but I wasn't clearly perceptive enough. Hello. Oh, is that the monster?
Did you find out who can truly help you?
Yes. I know now.
It's me. These are different sides of me. And together they are all me. That's fucking cute. And I'm back to normal. Does this mean she can
I made it.
finally rejoin her family on the boat? Let's go, Kay. Come on. Yeah, the houseboat doesn't stop me anymore. Let me up. Come on. I'm just trying to find a way to navigate this island. Am I trying to get back to the house, like the family home? Oh, my footprints are still the same. Wow, am I really just wasting time? Was I not supposed to run all the way around the island? Because that's what it feels like. I just wasted time. I am sorry. That's a big old desert over there, it looks like. I think I've gone full circle now. No? Boathouse. Oh. Was I actually supposed to run all the way around the island?
Are you ready?
I mean, I kind of figured the giant monster was her, like, if she gives up, basically kind of like her doubt or self-loathing. And then the shelled monster was kind of like her innocence or self-confidence, because it basically was trying to protect itself, hence the shell. So, and then obviously the girl in the orange coat was her positivity. So in order to actually become herself, she needed to entrust and accept all three of them. Oh, look at all these. We're gonna get some cute little messages now. This game was amazing. Obviously I didn't really have enough sorry, didn't really have enough time left for another episode, but that's okay. This may be shorter than the rest of the series, but I kind of like the idea of this being just the ending. Like, I feel like that's going to kind of create a certain special level of I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. It's gonna be good. It's nice. It's adorable. It's sweet. It's a proper way to end the story, I think. And I noticed that she didn't even really, like, specifically be reunited with her family on the boat. The ending was more specifically about accepting and finding herself and getting over her whatever she was, like, getting rid of the negativity that caused her to be the monsters actually in the first place. And then they kind of let the final chapter like, they literally make a chapter 12 just to have it end right there, because that's the start of a whole new journey. And I think that's pretty clever, to where, and it's literally titled Feeling Good, where, like, she takes that moment after accepting herself and kind of finally blazing forward on a path where she can hopefully be happy and recover again. And with the knowledge that her parents and her brother also need her, like, they need her. And they need each other. And it creates this sort of... It's an open-ended narrative, basically, to where how the story goes from here is literally up to your imagination. But it creates the idea of where it could go. Now, I didn't include Jack in that because we don't really know what became of him, aside from he more or less told her that it was over and it had to be because they both needed to heal. and neither of them was going to be able to in that relationship. It was more or less self-destructive, and she couldn't quite grasp that at first, but when she was asked, like, do you feel lonely, she didn't necessarily say she felt lonely, but she wasn't really happy either. She was kind of in the middle, and I think that's because at some level she kind of knew he was right, but that's such a difficult thing to admit. And ultimately, she's not lonely. She does still have her family. Her family will be there now that she's, you know, reestablished those connections. And ultimately, I'm thinking it'll turn out good for her. I'm really happy about this story, honestly. It was a lot of fun. It was a very emotional roller coaster, though. Though I didn't even think about it until right before it happened, but that backpack she was wearing, like, I'm like, after Jack had mentioned it, and she was like, wasn't even aware she was wearing it the whole time, I'm thinking, like, is that thing getting bigger? And then eventually, just all the negative emotions that it kept grabbing and storing, it exploded, and that was supposed to, and that was actually simulating, you know, because you can kind of shoulder the burdens for so long and just kind of tuck them away and act like they're not there, but there's always a breaking point where it all just explodes and gets loose. And I feel like the backpack was actually kind of a cute symbolism for that. Like, I kind of liked it. Without even realizing what it was going to be until the very last moment, I'm like, you know what, that was kind of clever, because it is her, you know, carrying and shouldering all these burdens, but in such a way that she wasn't even noticing it until it more or less was brought to her attention and exploded. But in that final moment, the only person who could help her was herself. Like, you can only truly escape the depression and the loneliness with yourself. Like, other people can kinda... Oh, we got more. Oh, does the game just start over? Nope, that's Jack. That was Jack in the Sea of Solitude. Alright, so it's his turn to run the gauntlet, I guess. Which, that's, you know, good. Hopefully it'll work out for him. Hopefully he doesn't take as many tries through all of this that she does. To my understanding, there's 36 bottles, and obviously the 36th one is the empty one after you're told that you've never made it this far before, so I'm assuming that means at least 35 attempts before she made it on this time, the try that I made. Which I think that's kind of neat to signify, or to kind of hint at multiple attempts to get over and to heal, in that she was leaving behind these bottles that were messages of her previous attempts at recovery. Like, that was actually, ultimately that was a pretty clever mechanic. I don't know what the seagulls were meant to symbolize. That one's kind of lost on me, but... what was I saying? Oh, the idea that, back to the whole topic of, when you're in that state, other people can offer support. They can try to help you. They can attempt to talk to you, listen, help you attempt to locate what's really hurting. But in reality, you need to save yourself, I think, is what they were kind of trying to imply here. In that she could help her family and the others as much as she wanted. They could become human again, but she couldn't become human again until she managed to find a way to heal. So, thank you all for joining me on this journey. It was very emotional. It was fun. It was freaking gorgeous the way they did the environments. I loved all of it. And I can see why this is considered to be such an inspiring story. So, if you liked it, like, subscribe, follow the channel. I don't know if I'll be able to find another game like this, but hopefully in the future I could find something as powerful again, because this was amazing. Anyone who might have been triggered by any of the events that took place during this story because of any personal similarities to your own life, thank you for sticking with us, and hopefully you can find a way to recover from your own demons. Take care, everybody. Love yourself.